Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel again. So today in this video we're going to see one of the real-time interview questions on security group again. Okay, this is the second security group interview question. So in the last video we have already seen one of the security group interview questions, so this is the real-time interview questions, right? So now let's see what's the question. Okay, the question is how to find my current public IP address of my laptop and grant my EC2 instance to access only to my laptop, right? So, for example, so I have, I've created one instance. Okay, I wanted to grant that EC2 instance to only to my laptop. So wherever the IP address is there. Okay, even though that might be having a public IP address is there, and it can be having a SSH port is enabled. Okay, but I want only me should be accessible from my laptop. Okay, so how do you configure that? So for that, what you have to do is that we have to go to our console. Okay, so let's go to console. I'm going to launch a new instance. Okay, the instance name is going to be, okay, cloud institution. Okay, so I'm going to leave it all these things, all this default, right? So now, if you can see here, in the security groups, they create a new security group. Okay, so now for now, I'm going to give the security group for for everywhere. Okay, it is there everywhere. Okay, so now what you have to do is that we are going to select my IP is there, right? So it's automatically picking my IP over here. Okay, so that is the reason why I'm not going to give my IP address over here. So now if you already created the instances with the anywhere IP, so anywhere 0.0.0/0. Okay, I'm going to show you that how are you going to change it, after the instance creation. Okay, so the key pair I'm going to give, so I'm going to go, I'm going to give with a key pair name called cloud institution hyphen key. Okay, so I've created a new key pair, and then I'm going to launch a instance. Okay, so I'm going to launch instance now. So instance is launched. Okay, now so now this for me the public security group is been enabled the SSH for everybody. Okay, so anybody can access from anywhere, so with this IP addresses, if they have an XSH access, so if they have a PEM key, they should be able to access. So now how are we going to restrict it in such a way that it can be only accessible from my laptop? Okay, so how are we going to do that one? So so for that you have to go to security group. Okay, click on security, and the security group will be loaded here. Okay, click on launch wizard one, okay, which is the security group. Okay, now here there is an inbound rule is there, right? Okay, click on inbound rules. Okay, so now you have to give IP address of your machine. Okay, so now your IP addresses, your current system IP address is not been showing up automatically here. Okay, there are many things will be showing, but your system IP addresses will not be showing here. So how do you find the IP address of your machine and give it here? For example, go to Google and search for what is my IP address. Okay, so just type what is my IP addresses in the Google. Okay, it will automatically show you that, so this is my public IP address of my laptop. So this is my laptop. This is my public IP address of my laptop. I'm going to grant it over here. Okay, so will this one will work? So this one will not work because we need to grant it with only to my IP addresses. So for that we have to give /32. So in the last video we have seen that what is /32 used for, right? So now we have to give for /32 here. Okay, so save rule. Okay, now this particular uh, this particular instance should be able to accessible only from my instances, so for only from my laptop. Okay, so nobody else will be able to access from anywhere. Okay, so now if you're able to connect it. Okay, so now if you can click on here, you should be able to access, right? So this is what it is, so if you want to connect your instances with your with your for only granting for your instances, you should be give your IP addresses. So what is this IP addresses? Will this IP address will remain the same forever? No. Okay, so you should remember that, so you should be remembering that. So this IP address will be changed every time, where every time when you connect to the new network. For example, if you're connecting, if you're disconnecting your network and reconnecting it again, so you'll get the new IP addresses. Okay, so in this case, okay, so the security, security group IP address, whatever it is going to be given over here, it's not going to be valid. Okay, so that is the reason why you should be always careful when you're giving the, granting an access to your you know your only your laptop IP addresses. Okay, so even you can just choose your router IP address also here, so that so whenever you are connected to your router, you will get a IP addresses through which you should be able to connect it. Okay, so hope you understand this concept, right? So hope you understand this concept, and so if you have any questions, we are going to see a lot of new topics going forward, and just let me know, so if you have any kind of the further questions on this one. Okay, so the answer which you already discussed is that type what is my IP addresses in the Google, and then get the IP address of the machine and give it to the security group. Okay, so sometimes what happens is that your router will not support, so like connecting to your connecting with the AWS account, right? So there are some kind of router won't support with IP addresses. Okay, so those things and all you should be noting it down. But for now, this is the way to connect your instances with IP addresses. Okay, so yeah, thank you so much for watching it. So if you like to learn more videos like this, so if you want to see more videos like this one, please subscribe to our channel. We'll be posting a lot of videos in the future. Okay, thank you.